was a ballerina, graceful, delicate. They had to go, cause what about Debbie? What about me? They're the ones who killed my childhood and I get the 3rd degree. I've always said that love is war as far as I can see. So what about Debbie? What about me? My first husband, the heart surgeon, all day long. Coronaries, transplants. Sorry about dinner, Deb. The Pope has a cold. Husband 2. The senator, he loved his state. He loved his country. Sorry, Debbie, no Mercedes this year. We have to set an example. Oh, yeah? Set this! Cause what about Debbie? What about me? He thought the car we had was fine until it pinned him to a tree. You know, we all deserve a little respect and courtesy. So what about Debbie? What about me? You took me in. You accepted me. But did any of you love me? I mean, really love me. So I killed. So I maimed. So I destroyed one innocent life after another. Aren't I a human being? Don't I yearn and ache and shop? Don't I deserve love and jewelry? Yeah, don't forget Debbie. Don't forget me. I sure hope you enjoyed our little chat, cause I'm the last face you'll see. And when you're burning with the rest of them, your final thoughts will be, what about Debbie? What about me? 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 Goodbye, everyone. Wish me luck. Thank you. Joan Cusack. Oh, wow. Oh, no, that became Jennifer Coolidge for a second. Wow. You look great. Wow. We discover a lot about ourselves through media, you know. Sometimes things we didn't realize we were gonna discover about ourselves. We're not responsible for what happens when we watch certain movies, okay? I think it's time that Disney takes some responsibility. Disney is responsible for my foot fetish. Sorry. I used to be more nervous to talk about my foot fetish, but it's like so mainstream these days. You know, like every Instagrammer like posts pics of their feet now, so I feel comfortable telling you. Disney is responsible for my foot fetish. The movie was Beauty and the Beast. When I was watching Beauty and the Beast, and that scene where Gaston comes swaggering into Belle's hut, giant dick slapping back and forth as he walks in. I assume no one with a chin that big doesn't have a dick to match, right? As I've found. When Gaston came swaggering into that hut, I saw that, I was like, yes, Gaston, yes! I will be your brood mother. You can go hunt and I'll have babies. But more disturbingly, when he pushed off those big muddy boots, slammed his feet up on the table, and there was that one big toe sticking out of that sock. Oh, don't pretend like you don't remember the toe. Don't act like that toe isn't burned into your memories for all time. You know the toe. When I saw that one big toe sticking out of that sock, it was like, something has changed within me. Something is not the same. Disney is responsible for my foot fetish. And I'm pretty sure they're responsible for furries too. But I'm not, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not gonna poke that bear. Bear, get it? Because she was talking about furries. So I've known I was queer for a very long time. I've known I was genderqueer for a very long time. I came out as non-binary in my early 20s, and I just get progressively femmer and femmer every year. And I gotta say, there's one place, it's rough. It's rough to be non-binary at airports. It fucking sucks. Airports are the most gender-phobic place you will ever experience. Every single airport, terrible. Airports are hellmouths. When you go through TSA, the security checkpoint, as a gender, non-binary, genderqueer, like nondescript person, when you look like me out of drag, do you know what I look like out of drag? You know, just like a androgynous, shapeless sack of pizza dough. Just like rising out of my Spanx leggings, you know, that I bought at the airport. When you go through TSA as a genderqueer person, they like flip a coin and you get in that machine and they gender you, and then they freak out when they got it wrong. They're like mad at you that they misgendered you. And like one specific time, I was mortified. I went through, you know, that radiation pod. No, there's nothing in my pockets. Just do it. Like you're taking a Silkwood shower in the middle of the... I step out of the radiation pod. And the TSA agent just starts screaming, "We got a groin anomaly!" Like that loud. "We got a groin anomaly! We're gonna need a pat down on this groin anomaly over here." "Yep, we got a flip-flop." A groin anomaly, just shouting it. Pointing at me and shouting, "We got a groin anomaly!" And everyone else in security is looking at me like, what could the groin anomaly be? We got a groin? That can't be protocol, right? Like, can you imagine reading the handbook and it's like, if you encounter someone with genitalia that doesn't match your expectations of that person, be sure to single them out and start screaming about it. We got a groin anomaly! Everybody down! Harris, if you want to find me on Grindr after this, it's Groin Anomaly 87, okay? Remember that. I own it. I choose to own it. But even worse than the security is bathrooms, restrooms, toilets. Airport bathrooms are the nexus of all evil. It's like, where do you go when you're a genderqueer person? I choose to go into the men's room, you know, because if I'm gonna make someone uncomfortable with my presence, I'd rather it be men. So I use the men's restroom, you know, and oh my God, my favorite is I'm standing there washing my hands, singing happy birthday twice, you know, like the CDC says. I don't think I had ever washed my hands before the pandemic. Does anyone else feel like that? Like during the pandemic, I was like, what? Sing happy birthday? I've been doing it wrong for 34 years. So I'm washing my hands at the sink in the restroom, and, you know, the door will swing open, and a guy goes, I think you're in the wrong restroom. And I like to answer, no, I don't think I am. This is the men's restroom. Or my favorite, I don't know where I was, France. I start walking into a very crowded men's restroom, and a guy followed me from the door to the stall going, no, Like, what an insult to my intelligence, right? Like, forget that it's like just mean, but what an insult to my intelligence. Like, I, as a grown-ass human being, can't read a 3-letter sign. Like, I walk in and I see the urinals and I'm like, must be bidets. Like, I can't hear the cascades of red meat diarrhea sloshing out of these businessmen at the airport. It's astounding. They shit like they're cheating on their toilets at home. They go to the airport like they've been saving it up all month. Can't wait to get into that airport bathroom and really dump out. Like, I can't hear, like I'm not counting every single plop and grunt that I hear. Think I don't know what fucking restroom I'm in. No, this is the men's restroom. Duh. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off because they're insulting my intelligence, and I'm doing what the Republicans want. I'm going to the restroom I was assigned at birth. This is what they asked me to do. This is what they passed laws about. And then I'm doing it, and they're like, you can't be in here. Where do I piss? And it blows my mind. It blows my mind that the same Republicans that are passing those laws are the ones that keep getting caught with their gay lovers in those restrooms. Like, where's the logic there? Like, I'm gonna cheat on my wife, and I'm gonna do it standing up in a stall in a room that smells like shit. I'm gonna cheat on my wife with a man, but he had better damn be a cisgender man. Using the bathroom that God intended him to use. The only thing that I used to like about airports was, you know,